So last class we have completed with what is future value problems on simple interest, compound interest, as well as annuity, even cash flow, uneven cash flow, which comprises of payments made at the end, payments made at the beginning. Today we'll be starting up with a new topic called as present value, under which we'll be studying today's main subtopic is calculation of simple interest under present value. We have three formulas here for today. The first one is even cash flow. That means it is the same amount of money that you'll be getting after a couple of number of years. So today if I'm going to invest rupees 1 lakh in an investment, what will be my cash flow in the upcoming years? So the cash flow in the upcoming years, if it's even, that means it's the same amount coming every single year, then the formula will be present value equals to future value n divided by 1 plus I to the power of n, where future value and n stands for number of years, I stands for rate of interest. Next, uneven cash flow. So uneven cash flow is the same thing. If I'm going to invest rupees 1 lakh in any investment opportunity and my cash flows in the upcoming years are uneven. 1 year I'm going to receive 50,000, 1 year I'm going to receive 45,000. So the amount of cash flows are not even. Then I'm going to use the next formula. It's called as present value equals to future value. So here if you can see 1, 2, 3. That's because it's signifying each year's different future value amount or the cash value amount divided by 1 plus I to the power of 1, 1 plus I to the power of 2, 1 plus I to the power of 3. So respective interest rates charged. The last one here is non-annual. That means your interest is not charged annually, not once in a year, but your interest is charged monthly once or every quarter, semi-annually, etc. So there are 4 types. You can charge it once in a year, once in a quarter, semi-annually and monthly. All these are possible, and non-annual formula is present value will be future value divided by 1 plus I divided by m whole to the power of number of years into times of interest payment. Now remember, when I'm finding out the future value, I'm basically multiplying the amount. When I'm finding out the present value, I'm dividing the amount. So if I'm going to receive a sum of amount of rupees in the future, what is its present value right now today is what the concept of present value speaks about. So today's formulas is even cash flow, uneven cash flow, and the last one is non-annual interest payments. So let's look at the first question here, question number 13 on your question paper. Find out the present value of rupees 3,000 received at the end of the year if the discount rate is 9% per annum. So what you need to note here is, for future values, we have heard the word compounding. Okay, that means money is multiplying or growing. Now here we are going to divide it, so we are going to discount it towards the today's current value or today's price. Okay, so we are going to use here the interest rate called as discount rate and not the compounding interest rate. Got it? So your first question is the given values, future values 3,000. When are you receiving it? After 1 year. So your n is 1 and your discount rate is 9%. Let's solve. So your future value is 3,000 divided by 1 plus 0.09. Again, I'm converting it into decimal format to the power of 1. 3,000 divided by 1.09 to the power of 1. That will be your total amount after 1 year. 2,593 is the value of 3,000 that you will be receiving in the future, that is after 1 year. So this is a solution for your 13th question. Question number 15 I'll be solving here. Here it is uneven cash flows, present value of uneven cash flows that you will be receiving. Given the time period is 4 years, the discount rate is 10% and the cash flows are 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh and 40 lakh respectively. So let's start solving. This is the formula for uneven cash flow to find out the present value. The present value of the first cash flow is 10 lakh. So let's solve. 40 lakh, that's your 4 different cash flows for 4 different years, divided by to the power of 1, 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 2, 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 3 and 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 4. So further solving, it's going to be 10 lakh divided by 1.1 to the power of 1, 20 lakh divided by 1.1 to the power of 2, 30 lakh divided by 1.1 to the power of 3, 40 lakh divided by 1.1 to the power of 4. Further classification, 10 lakh divided by 1.1, 20 lakh divided by 1.21, 30 lakh divided by 1.331, 40 lakh divided by 1.464. So these will be your values once you calculate 1.1 to the power of, okay, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year and the 4th year. Now moving on, the final values are, once you divide, it's going to be 9 lakh 9,090, 16 lakh 52,892, and then you have 22 lakh 53,944. The last year 27,032 lakh 240. So all put together when you add, you will end up with 75 lakh 48,166 rupees. So this will be your final amount, okay? That is the present value of what you will be receiving, the total cash flows put together. So the present value is 75 lakh 48,166 rupees. So this is an alternative method of solving the same annuity for uneven cash flows. If you're finding it difficult or lengthy to write it in the form of a sentence, the formula, you can create a table this way and start writing. The first column is year, your second column is your cash flows, and your third column is your discount factor or your interest rate. Now here remember, you can remember this formula, 1 plus the interest rate. Okay, there is 1 plus I to the power of n, right? So therefore you need to write as 1 plus I. I stands here for the interest rate as 10%. So I'm going to directly write here the discount factor values. That is 1 plus 0.1 is 1.1. 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 2 is 1.21. So 1.1 to the power of 3 is 1.331. 1.1 to the power of 4 is 1.464. So my last column, how do I find out is, for easy remembrance, I've given you the number. Column number 1, column number 2, column number 3. How do I find out column number 4 is cash flows divided by discount factor. I repeat, column number 4 equals to column number 2 divided by column number 3, which is already given here. So all you have to do is multiply the cash flows divided by the discount factor. 10 lakh divided by 1.1 is 9 lakh 9,090 rupees, and so on. 20 lakh divided by 1.21. So once you find out all the values, total it up. So total present value of cash flows is 75 lakh 48,166. So either you're doing in a formula way or in the table wise, answer will be the same. So whichever is easier for you, you can choose that method. Okay, either formula method or either it's a table format. Look at the next question, which is 16th one, non-annual or quarterly problem. Okay, so here the person is going to receive the amount, that is the future value amount of rupees 10,000 after 3 years at a discount rate of 8%, and it is clearly mentioned in the question the amount is discounted at a quarterly moment. Okay, now what is quarterly? In a year you have 4 quarters, so therefore for 3 years you'll have how many times of payment? 12 times payment. In a year there are 4 quarters, so 4 into 3 years your total investment is 4 into 3 is 12 is your total number of interest payments or discount rate. Now let's solve. The future value is 10,000 divided by 1 plus I is how much? 8%. 0.08 divided by how many times are you receiving the interest? 1 year. So in a year you are receiving 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since there are 4 quarters in 1 year, you will be receiving the discount or interest at 4 times 1 year. So I am going to divide this 8% is meant for 1 complete year. But since I am paying it 4 times a year, I will divide 8% divided by 4. And N is standing for 3, 4 is number of payments. So it's 10,000 divided by 1 plus 0.02 to the power of 3 into 4 is 12, otherwise you can count it together, 12. So 10k divided by 1.02 to the power of 12, that will give you a final amount of 7,885. 7,885 rupees is your present value of what you will be receiving 10,000 after 3 years if it is compounded at the rate of 8% quarterly.